Tampa, Florida. Yankees infield prospect Thairo Estrada, 21, was shot in a botched robbery attempt in his hometown Bayuma, Venezuela, in late January. Estrada said Friday. Estrada was shot in the right thigh. He said he's expected to make a full recovery, but whether he'll be ready for opening day is unclear. The good news is, all is well, Yankees manager Aaron Boone said. Estrada was at a restaurant with his wife when a pair of teenagers approached him and demanded cash and his cell phone, Estrada said. When Estrada told them he didn't have either on him, one of them shot him, Estrada said. Right now, Estrada said via team translator Marlon Abreu, because of the situation in Venezuela, people don't have cash or walk around with cash, and I didn't have my cell phone at the time. That's when I got shot. Quote, Stanton talks for first time this spring. The bullet is still lodged in Estrada's hip. He said. Estrada's wife was unharmed. He said. Venezuela is in a period of political unrest and economic crisis that has led to hundreds of civilian deaths and shortages of food and medicine. About a week ago, Pirates catcher Elias Diaz's mother was kidnapped in Venezuela. She was eventually freed. In 2011, then Nationals catcher Wilson Ramos was kidnapped and held for 2 days. In 2004, the mother of former big league reliever Ugueth Urbina was kidnapped. She was held 5 months. Former Yankees catcher Francisco Cervelli, a native of the country, has repeatedly spoken out to draw attention toward the situation there. Baseball America ranks Estrada the Yankees' No. 9 overall prospect. He was expected to compete for the team's open second base and third base jobs, and with utility man Ronald Torres to be the club's backup infielder. He's doing well, Boone said. It's not going to be long-term thing. We don't think. He's been working upper body. We expect him to start progressing to the exercise bike by potentially next week. So that's an update on Thairo. But he's doing well mentally. Emotionally. He's making progress every day. He's in a pretty good frame of mind right now. Quote, We're optimistic. I don't think this is going to be a long-term situation. But, again, we'll just have to see how he progresses. Quote, We feel like he's going to have a chance to play the bulk of the season. Quote, Estrada said he never felt the bullet enter his body. Right after it happened, I didn't feel anything. He said, I was walking around fine. I went to the hospital. Did some tests. That's when I noticed that there was a bullet inside. They did the operation and I was in the hospital for 3 days. Quote, he said he was scared. In the moment, when it happens, you can't really believe that something like that is happening to you. He said, at the moment, I was getting ready for spring training. And all of a sudden you've got shot. Quote, Estrada said he's considering leaving the country for good. The situation out there is not very good. He said, us as baseball players, it makes you think about even going back anymore. It's not very safe. Quote, Brendan Cuddy may be reached at bcutty@advancemedia.com. Follow him on Twitter at brendancuttinge. Find NJ.com Yankees on Facebook.